The hours and days leading up to the murder of Dallas rapper MO3 now slowly coming into focus.
Prosecutors spent today trying to connect the accused hitman in the murder for hire plot to another suspect they say was in the car with the shooter.
By having MO3 over your house, that could be a safety issue, right?
Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
That is the murdered rapper's girlfriend and a key witness who testified for most of the morning. MO3, whose real name was Melvin Noble, was staying with Jacqueline Jackson. Today, we learned she is also connected to one of the suspects in the murder, Devin Brown. Prosecutors say Brown was with the accused hitman Keywan White when the murder happened. White is on trial for the murder, but investigators say it was another rapper, professional named Yella Beezy, who ordered the hit. Fox 4's Stephen Dial is following the trial. Stephen.
We continue to learn more and more information as this trial goes on. The girlfriend of MO3 testified for hours today. Her uniqueness to the case: she is the mother of Devin Brown's children. Brown was allegedly in the car with Keywan White when the shooting happened on I-35. This is the second day of testimony for the prosecution. On day one, we heard from eyewitnesses who saw the shooting on 35 back in November of 2020. Today, we continue to hear testimony from Jacqueline Jackson. She left off from where she was testifying yesterday. The day before the shooting, she said that Devin Brown asked her son if MO3 was at the house. Then the morning of the murder, she said he messaged her son again, which she described as being random. After she found out about the murder, she went to Dallas police. Here's what she told them.
I went to the police because I feel like my kid's father has something to do with it.
I'm going to object to speculation again.
Your Honor, she's answering the question that's exactly.
Overruled. Go ahead. What was your answer?
I just knew. My intuition told me.
That Devin had something to do with this?
Yes.
And did you reach out to Devin to ask him about that?
I asked my son first. I asked my son if his daddy asked if Melvin was at my house. That's how I went. My intuition picked up, and I asked my son, had he talked to, did his daddy ask if he was at my house? And my son told me yes.
Prosecutors say Yella Beezy, also known as Marquise Conway, allegedly paid Keywan White to kill MO3. The only time that Conway's name came up during Jackson's testimony is when she mentioned that they went to school together. Jackson is an unusual witness, having a relationship with both the victim and one of the suspects. She was reluctant to taking the stand today for the state. On cross-examination, the defense asked her why.
And you just made a post not too long ago, a couple days ago, about this case, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that post was not in good standing with, really just told her that you just don't really want to be here and you don't do that, right?
I have been harassed and accused of setting up Melvin Nobles for 6 years. So, yes, and also been harassed by one of his kids' mothers that went online saying that I set him up. So, yeah, I did feel that way. I do feel that way. I don't like a picture of people painting me to set people up. I don't set people up. I'm not a Money Maya. I don't know who Money Maya is. That's not me. So, yes, I made a post.
And then you mentioned Money Maya. Money Maya is about a girl setting up people to be killed.
Correct.
Multiple crime scene workers for the Dallas Police Department also testified today, showing pictures of the scene. Steve, a police officer, was left on the stand this evening. He will pick back up first thing in the morning.
All right, you're on it tomorrow. Stephen Dial in studio, thanks. Reminder, we're live streaming that coverage of the trial from gavel to gavel. Scan the QR code on your screen to download the Fox local app for free. We also have highlights of testimony and key moments on fox4news.com.